Thursday, and you're watching First Shift. I'm Angelina Zarnecki. Coming up, a Toyota exec's manufacturing outlook. But first, your morning headlines.
The Biden administration held an electric vehicle meeting Wednesday with a number of auto industry executives. Among those attending, Tesla's Elon Musk, GM's Mary Barra, Ford's Jim Farley, and Stellantis's Carlos Tavares. Representatives from nearly all major automakers were in the meeting to discuss a national network of charging stations. In a statement, the administration said, quote, "There was broad consensus that charging stations and vehicles need to be interoperable and provide a seamless user experience, no matter what car you drive or where you charge your EV." Last year, Congress approved $7.5 billion in government funding to build out a national EV charging station network. In other news, Toyota has lowered its annual sales forecast for the industry. The automaker now believes there will be 15.5 million light vehicle sales in the U.S. this year. That's down from a previous estimate of 16.5 million. The reason for the change? Supply constraints are expected to limit the industry's ability to meet high consumer demand. Bob Carter, head of sales for Toyota Motor North America, said the automaker has good insight into its supply chain for the second and third quarters of this year, but the outlook for the fourth quarter remains, quote, murky. VinFast has filed confidentially for an initial public offering in the U.S. The company said it has not decided on the size of the offering, but Bloomberg reported the share sale could raise about $2 billion. The news comes about a week after VinFast announced plans for an assembly plant in North Carolina.
See how easy that is?
I hope being a mom is that easy.
It's not.
Chevrolet is planning an ad campaign to relaunch the Bolt EV and EUV. The move comes after a recall related to battery fires shut down production of the electric vehicles for about 7 months. Output of the two vehicles restarted on Monday. Chevy says it expects media spending for the Bolts to top all other nameplates, except the Silverado pickup. The spots will start airing during opening day of the Major League Baseball season. One ad shows a driver talking with his mother on the phone for nearly an hour with plenty of battery life left in his Bolt. The other shows a Bolt technician explaining the ease of EV ownership to an expectant mother. The new ads do not address the recall. And happening today, Tesla will hold a grand opening party at its new factory in Austin, Texas. Some 15,000 people are expected to attend. Elsewhere, Mercedes-Benz will report first quarter U.S. sales.
Across the industry, manufacturing investment is increasing. Automakers are electrifying their lineups to meet increasing demand alongside government mandates. Challenges continue to impact factories. COVID-19, semiconductor shortages, and the war in Ukraine are all adding pressure to the supply chain. Brian Eggleston, Toyota's General Manager of Strategy and Planning, shared a positive outlook for plants with attendees at SAE International's World Congress Experience in Detroit. He says the industry's transformation is giving companies an amazing opportunity to reimagine the infrastructure they have come to rely on. The new benefits stem from increased data being leveraged at assembly plants. According to Eggleston, data from the machines provides the companies with more insight, leading automakers to make production lines more efficient. Due to the uncertainties ahead, the Toyota exec added that it will be critical for automakers and suppliers to become more integrated by sharing real-time data, given greater insight into the supply chain. Customers can also expect to see benefits. He says the dealer network can give customers, quote, a better idea of what's available now and what sort of wait times they might expect given that entire supply chain. Don't forget, you can follow us on Twitter at @first_shift. Thanks for watching.